Hello there guys, it's Joel here, aka Gallucks, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is 7 streetwear trends that I personally hate. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, hit the little bell for notifications, and let's get into this video. Now personally, it's a really important word here because I feel like people might get mad or defensive like if they do these things and they think I'm coming for them, but I'm literally not. Like, it's just the trend itself. I don't hate the people, I love the people. It's the trend itself. So I don't hate you, I hate your bucket hat. My friend Drew actually did this video, so I've got to give credit to him. He did like trends that need to die in 2018, and I thought I'd do more of a streetwear vibe. Even though I'm not quintessentially streetwear, people kind of pull me into that bracket anyway, so I thought, you guys, I'm gonna make a video about streetwear trends that I hate. And mainly a lot of it is from Instagram because I don't ever actually see any people wearing streetwear out in the streets. Okay, so the first thing that grinds my gears the absolute most out of all streetwear kind of Instagram trends, and that is when people cover their face in pictures. You know what I'm talking about, the people that are or they have like shoes here, or like, or they wrap an off-white belt around their face, or they wear a mask, or like a Fendi mask, or the, do you know when people used to wear those Margiela masks with like the crystals all over them? That used to grind my gears so much as well, and now it's the whole like this kind of thing. I get it, some people might not be confident in their features or their looks, or they feel like their face isn't good enough for Instagram, so they're covering it up, but you shouldn't think that. Like, be proud of your face, the features that you were born with. But half the people that are doing this, they actually have good faces, they're just doing it for, I don't know why. I mean, I can't talk. I used to do my wannabe model face all the time, like trying to have really good smoldering eyes or look like I'm squinting majorly, or that I just smelt a fart. But I started loosening up and smiling a bit more on my Instagram, and my engagement went up. Obviously it's not about likes, like that's not what it's about. But for some people it's also not about style, because the next thing on my list is Bape. Now, I don't get it. I've never ever worn Bape. I've never been interested in Bape. Like, Bape to me is a brand that I do not give two flying hoots about. But some people seem to dress head to toe in Bape, and it's like, you know that doesn't look good, right? It's just like a big shark mouth, or like gorilla faces and big cartoon camo, and it's just, and then some people wear it together and it's like a hoodie and shorts, and it's like, oh, what is this? And it's like, yeah, and some of the shorts have a big mouth here, which it looks like your crotch is a mouth. I personally don't get it, and I don't like it, and I'm never gonna wear it. But if my friends, some of my friends wear Bape, if you guys wanna wear Bape, that's absolutely fine. Like, you do you. I feel like Bape was popular when I was younger in terms of like Bape sneakers and like big oversized fun hoodies and stuff like that. But as time goes on, we kind of evolve out of these styles, and yes, things do come back, like trends like chunky sneakers and all that kind of stuff, but with a new twist, whereas this Bape stuff is the same as what people were wearing back then, and it's not changed, and it just doesn't feel cool, like, to me anyway. So the next one is actually a really serious issue. Like, I started following this guy on Instagram the other day, and he has really cool style, but I was so let down because in every picture, or most pictures, he has a gun. Like, what? No. And then I saw pictures on Instagram of this like off-white gun, or these like Supreme guns, and then they look like Uzis, and it's like, you do know that we're trying to combat one of the biggest problems in the world, and that is America being able to use guns, and then thinking it's their God-given right to have a gun, and it's like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So don't promote that on Instagram by having guns with your outfit pic to make it look more cool, because it doesn't look cool. It's just stupid as, yeah, it's just dumb. Don't carry guns to make your fit pics look better, because if your outfit looks good, it's gonna look good either way, whether you have a gun or not. The gun is adding literally zero, except that people think you're a psychopath. The gun is actually adding zero to your outfit. No clout, no whatever. You're not getting follows because you've got a gun, you're getting follows because your outfit's good. So just leave the gun. Seriously, not cool. The next streetwear trend is Off-White. Now, I'm a huge Off-White fan. Like, I love Virgil. I love Virgil for Louis Vuitton. I love Off-White. I love the men's collection. I love the women's collection. I think Off-White is great. Like, I'm so intrigued with the brand and its story. But when you see someone and it looks like Off-White has thrown up over them, it's really, really off-putting. And you're actually, like, devaluing the brand. So if you've got, like, an Off-White hoodie on, Off-White trousers, and Nike Off-White sneakers, and, like, an Off-White bag, you're just showing everyone that you have no creativity in your brain. That's if you have that level of, like, if you're wearing that same thing all over, like a Gucci tracksuit, for example, which is actually coming up. Yeah, if you look like Off-White has thrown up over you, then it's not good. I just find it really off-putting, and it actually turns me off Off-White as well. I've got an Off-White bag, I've had Off-White pieces in the past, like the odd hoodie now and again, a pair of denim and stuff like that, but style is meant to be about, like, mixing it up and putting your own stamp on it. And if you're just wearing a full Off-White hoodie, tracksuit, kind of sweatpants, sweat shorts, Nike blazer, Off-White all together look, you just look dead ass. Like, it's really boring. It's kind of like 2017. Are we not over that yet? Which brings me to the Off-White belt, because it needs a whole separate section because people are still doing it, which I don't understand why. The industrial belt from Off-White, when it came out, was like, oh wow, this is really cool. Everyone started wearing it as a belt, or like around your body as like a bag strap or stuff like that. And I was like, okay, this is cool. And then people started putting Yeezy boxes as a backpack using the Off-White belt. And I was like, that's weird, why are people doing this? And then they start wrapping it around their face with a mask, so like hanging from ceilings or doing anything they possibly can with an Off-White industrial belt, because it is the cheapest piece in the Off-White range that still says Off-White in it, which is the only reason why it's so popular, because all your broke ass, it's over, that died in 2017, why are you still doing it? Stop it. The next are the Gucci tracks. Gucci had a massive boom where it went from not being that cool to being like the coolest thing ever. And it's kind of played out the same aesthetic season upon season, which a lot of people still really like and applaud it for and think it's awesome, which is great. But we saw like Balenciaga take over Gucci in terms of sales, probably because of the Triple S. But in terms of like outerwear as well, it's just much easier to wear, and Gucci's aesthetic has played out for so long now that it's taking like a wind down. Gucci's still raking in the money and putting their logo on everything, so like Gucci full-length tracksuits with the jackets and the trousers, with the repeat print, and it's just, I see guys wearing these Gucci sweatpants with like Nike Prestos and a matching top, and it just looks bad. I feel like people that buy Gucci tracksuits have more money than they do sense of style, because you see it with a lot of celebs as well. They'll be dressed in like a full-length Gucci tracksuit and it's not really turning a look. It doesn't really give like a sense of style or provide like a kind of look or a... I don't know the word to describe it. Style is really hard to describe, but when you see someone that's just in a full-length Gucci tracksuit, it's like, you have money. You don't have style, you have money. And the last one, for me, my last streetwear trend that I absolutely despise is bucket hats. I've never liked bucket hats though, even before they were a trend for streetwear. I just don't like it. People can't see, like, it just looks like a bucket literally on your head, and it's something that I would never wear. So yeah, not really a fan of the bucket hat. It did actually take me a really long time to find streetwear trends that I don't like, because I do love loads of them. Okay, and an extra add-on is like, why are people still standing on sneakers? Like, this was a trend that was born like last year when kind of Triple S and Yeezys came out, or like Yeezy upon Yeezy, and now people are still doing it, and it's like, you're just standing on shoes, you know that, right? Weird, like it doesn't even mean anything anymore. You're just standing Yeezys on another pair of Yeezys to, I guess, pronounce that that Yeezy has taken over that Yeezy, but there's so many Yeezys now that it doesn't even matter. That's another thing as well, Yeezys. Like, okay, I love Yeezy 700s and the Mud Rats, but V2s, 350 Boost V2s, have been dead for such a long time. Like, the more colorways they bring on now, it just makes it even more dead. And it's like, that is it for the streetwear trends that I hate in 2018. And let's, fingers crossed, hope they're not going to travel through to 2019. I think there's going to be a lot of people who are not very happy about this video, so let's hash it out in the comments. Again, it's my personal opinion and you shouldn't really care what I think, because who am I to judge these people on all their crazy trends? Come on, thanks for watching guys. Bye.